Hi.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Yes?
I'll let you go.
Goodbye. Did anyone ever tell you you look just like Alexandra?
Not surprisingly, no.
She was one of the best painters of ancient Greece. How good is she, you ask?
I'll take your word.
She had a crater named after her.
Oh, wow, that's just great.
On Venus!
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Follow in her footsteps. Here.
What's this?
You're painting that on a vase.
I'll do my best, but it might not look exactly like the reference.
Make your mark on the world, and be a friend to a stranger.
No problemo.
Thank you. I'm so behind you have no clue.
One vase for Niobe coming right up. Not bad. Maybe Niobe was right. I am a true artist.
What now?
Is this workshop yours?
We need to use props for the show. We're pretending they're actual statues and artifacts, because we can't use the real things.
So you make fakes?
No! No. Not fakes. There's a process in place. The last thing the museum wants is confusion about what's real and what isn't.
Goodbye.
Until later.
I need to wait until the last vase is fired. I should find supplies to make a rubbing of the image. You had one job, pitcher. I need to block the holes. Got it. I can use this to move the water.
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out. Don't get too wrapped up in Gregor's sad stories.
Why not?
Your contacts are not so trustworthy.
Why do you spend all of your time in the underworld?
It's quiet.
It's a bit unnerving.
It is.
Does it bug you too?
Bug? No, girl. It pours ice into my belly.
Then why?
I have men waiting for me after I die.
What do you mean?
May you never have to know.
How long have you been with the troupe? Would you prefer I leave you alone?
I prefer you leave.
I have a job to do here.
So be it.
You're a dangerous man from what I hear.
Yes?
You've killed someone before?
Is that what you heard?
Yep.
It's true.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Good.
Were you caught?
Caught? No, I wasn't caught. I was doing my job.
What was your job?
I rode in an armored car.
Security?
Not like you think. I protected money, but it wasn't special like I thought. No gold bullion, no bank headquarters.
What then?
Markets, restaurants. They trained me, walk in ready to fight.
One day a fight happened?
No, no fight. One day I followed the protocol my bosses handed me.
Someone was injured?
2 men, dead. The pieces of paper that trained me, burned gone.
What happened to you?
I came here, to the underworld.
Niobe is afraid of you.
Niobe's fear is not worth a passing thought.
Why not?
It has no shape. It's a map without borders.
What do you think of Gregor?
He wants to sit on my shoulder like a parrot telling me what to do.
Should I take away some meaning from that?
Little men only stand next to big men when they think they're smarter. He isn't.
You were interviewed about the missing art?
You make it sound so nice. Interviewed.
You did speak with the police, though.
Yes?
Why did they suspect you?
They interrogated all of us. I'm sure they'll be back to do it again.
But they cleared you, right?
They know we didn't steal anything. There are others.
Who?
Melina, isn't that her name?
You think she'd steal from her own museum?
Wouldn't be the first.
Do you have any reason to believe she's responsible?
No.
Then why bring it up? I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life to test out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
Hades is for the dead. Take that as you will.
Is it strange that Niobe's making so much art for the play?
I don't care.
Can you tell me something about the underworld?
Hades. See for yourself.
You seem to spend a lot of time down here.
There are a lot of moving parts that need to work correctly during the show.
Can you give me a tour?
Not while you're still alive.
You take your character seriously, I see.
No.
Did you know Gregor is using a fake name?
Yes, why is that your business?
I'm just a curious person.
I gathered.
You're not bothered he was holding back information from you?
He plays his part. That's enough.
Why is Xenia in charge?
Because we follow her.
Why do you follow her?
Because I see a future in her.
Tell me a little bit about Hades' character.
Just watch the play.
You must have some feelings about him.
The story has been told too many times to have an opinion.
Is he a good guy or a villain?
Depends on the telling.
Which do you prefer?
Persephone eats all 12 pomegranate seeds and stays below by her own choosing.
So you like Hades?
I like them both.
Do you know why Gregor's role keeps expanding?
Because Niobe can't act.
He seemed upset when I brought it up.
Did he?
Yeah, I can't quite understand why.
I'm sure it's nothing.
You worked for Kronos, didn't you? You still do? So, yes?
Some jobs you can quit, some you cannot.
Is Kronos involved in what you're doing here?
The play? No.
What about the rest?
You talk like you know, but you don't.
What makes you so sure?
If you knew, you'd have left.
You're difficult to get to know.
That is the point.
Why?
I'm the man you don't want to meet. Who are you?
I'm the woman who doesn't back down.
I hope not.
What did you mean when you said my contacts are not so trustworthy?
Your contacts have contacts. No one is ever out of reach.
Of whom?
Me. Go.
Goodbye.
Leave.
What's up?
I spoke with Thanos about his past.
And?
I really can't say for sure. It sounds like he was working security and he was following protocol.
That's what we're hearing on our end, too.
So, I guess...
Yeah. You know, if he's like... There's a chance his whole persona is an act.
That's what I was thinking, but the pieces aren't coming together.
Think about it. He's found a way to spend time among the dead. Maybe there's something he's trying to... say.
You think he's dealing with his past?
Let's not be overly generous here.
If he's just a guy who thought he was doing his job, no matter how tough he looks on the outside, he is falling apart inside, I promise you.
And if he really is who he says he is, he's down where he belongs.
What should I get Joe for his birthday?
We're on it. Check in soon. Also, I'm into hats these days, just since you ask.
things going?
Why is Niobe making copies of the art?
Not copies, approximations.
I don't follow.
The concept of this whole debacle was maybe a bit too ambitious. It all came together in pieces until I was in over my head.
Tell me what you mean.
When the stage renovation became a reality, people started paying attention to our little museum again. Great, right? That let me attract patrons and set up loans, and bit by bit, the exhibit came together. And soon we had a world-class exhibit on our hands.
Sounds great to me.
It is, but it isn't. No one in all of Greece has heard of the Phidias Cultural Center. Here we are with a world-class exhibit and no eyes to enjoy it.
So that's where the play comes in.
Right. It was a new idea. We put the art where it belongs, right in front of the gods. Once the play is done, the audience can go see the very pieces shown on stage. But the real version, of course.
That's a cool concept.
It is, but then comes the problem of how to copy the art, but not copy the art. Niobe had to sign some paperwork agreeing to use only certain materials, colors, and scale.
So none of the copies could be confused with the originals, right?
Right. She's done a wonderful job, but we've had the owners breathing down our necks every step of the way. Every step. Never again.
Did the police talk to you about the missing art?
Of course.
Did they search your home and office?
What are you getting at?
I'm just covering all the angles.
You think I'd steal from my own museum?
No, but I have to ask.
I understand. This museum is my heart, Nancy. It is my child, and my mother, and my father. As a girl, if I had 2 coins to rub together, they'd go straight to admission. A few years of that, then they stopped taking my money. I loved the art and the history so much. They said it was catching. Before long, they paid me to come. This is my home. As much as it hurts to hear the accusation, it makes me happy to know you care as much as I do.
Did you know about the secret door in the museum?
What are you talking about? Secret door?
Niobe was using it.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
Of course this is a problem. Keep an eye on Niobe. Don't let her know what you've seen.
Why?
It could be she likes secret doors, or it could be she's up to something. Observe her.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
All right.
How long have you been working together?
As a troupe?
Yeah.
Just a few weeks. It shows.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Yes?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Is this a sphinx?
I looked up everything I could about you. You're not the average teenager.
And?
I noticed that you seem to find trouble. And when you're not searching it out, someone puts you directly in trouble's path.
Sure, but you could say the same thing about a lot of people.
Is something bad going to happen here?
I don't think so.
Good. Thank you. If there's any danger at all, please let me know.
There are some very valuable artifacts here.
Priceless.
Doesn't it seem like there should be more security than there is?
Oh, let me tell you a secret. The security you can see isn't really security. We got a series of marching orders from the museum about how to behave and, more importantly, how not to trip some of the alarms accidentally.
Why are you making copies of the art?
That's really Niobe's domain.
I think I just saw Niobe using a hidden door. That's your only reaction?
We're in a theater. Theaters are built for sneaking around in.
It wasn't in the theater. It was in the museum.
Oh, that's just to let the staff move without having to wade through the crowd. I know, it seems exciting, but hidden passages are only exciting the first time you see them. Then they're just poorly advertised doors.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Did that.
Hello.
Later.
Bye.
Nancy,
What's up?
have you ever been on stage?
A few times. Why?
I don't know if I can handle it.
Well, that's the case. Why did you become an actor?
I find myself asking me that question too.
So, what's the answer?
That is also a common follow question I ask myself.
Can I ask why you're acting if it scares you so much?
You're asking the wrong Niobe.
Okay, which one should I ask?
Niobe of months ago. That silly girl who thought this would be a chance to grow. I don't care for her. I wish I could tell her that right to my face.
You're breaking the terms of your contract.
What do you mean?
You're breaking the rules Molina left for you.
I'm not.
Can you explain the shard of pottery with a sphinx on it that I found in your kiln?
Who are you that you think you can go into my studio?
What? Aren't you the one who asked me for help?
Yes.
I think something strange is happening here. But of course, I'm not an artist. Maybe you can help me understand.
False modesty is worse pride. Stay out of my studio. Just go away.